What's going on, guys? This is Nate from the Musicom Academy welcoming you to our next episode of our YuGiOh Master Duel Ranked Mode series. If you did not see our previous episode, make sure to check up in the cards. I will link that last episode up there for you guys so you can watch that one in its entirety before joining us here today. But in today's episode, we are going to be trying to get to the elusive Platinum rank. Now, right now we are sitting in Gold Tier 1, and we actually need to get 2 more wins to get to Platinum Tier 5. So we are going to be rocking out real quick with our Harpies. And hopefully we can get to Gold Tier 5, or Platinum Tier 5, I should say. Now, if we get to Platinum Tier 5, that doesn't mean we're done. You know, we were attempting to get to Platinum. That was the goal. The whole goal was to get to Platinum, the road to Platinum. But once we get to Platinum, you know, if we're not done with the month yet, we got to go somewhere. So at that point, you got to see how far you can get within Platinum. Now, I've never been anywhere near Platinum with Fluffles, so this will be my first time. But if we get there, you never know. You want to try and, you know, ascend the tiers. So you want to get to that Tier 1 level. Now we are playing against... Oh, we're playing against Traptrix. That's good and bad. It's not too hard of a... Ooh, that's a shiny card. It's not too hard of a deck to actually deal with. The hard part is going to be dealing with all of the traps they got going on there. So I'm guessing they're going to have another shiny card. Dang. Is this Phantom Knight Traptrix, or do they just play a little bit of the Phantom Knight engine to help extend? That's the question. But this is a fancy card. Look at that shine. Wow. Look at that. Near mint. Wow. Alright. So, let's go ahead. We're going to see exactly what our opponent here, Mr. whatever that name is, does. And we'll go from there. We do have a couple traps we can pop with our Harpy Queen. Adding the hunting ground. Kind of depends on if we think that they're going to have effects. You know, if we think that they're going to have an Ash Blossom, well then we're not going to be able to do that one first. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Drawing into an Elegant Egotist. Okay. So let's go ahead. We are going to read some stuff here real quick, you know? Alright, so if a normal trap card is activated, you can special summon Traptrix from the deck. Alright. This card is unaffected by trap cards while it has exceeds material. Okay. And then we have 2 back row to deal with. So let's go ahead. We're going to activate the effect of our Harpy Queen. Harpy Queen's going to add our hunting ground. We're going to see if they try and activate anything in response to that. I hope not. That'd be kind of sad if they did. Ooh, they are doing something here. So when your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or grave, or your opponent advantage monster effect activate negate this effect, and if you do, it's like 2,000 damage. That is unfortunate because then they'll be able to activate this effect. So, yeah, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here, though. I don't think they can activate this one for the rest of the turn, luckily. They're getting lots of monster effects off that I didn't want to happen first. We're gonna have to get rid of that too. Let's go see what we can do here. We're gonna normal summon our Harpy Chandler. I think only this one has something I can do now. Oh my goodness, sir. You're killing me. You're killing me with that. Oh, we were going for Platinum, man. And you had to hit me with that. I don't know. I don't want to set that. We're going to end our turn there and see what happens. Luckily, they don't have, like, high attack monsters. Hitting that Harpy Queen kind of hurt. We got, what, 18, 25, 35, 41. They can't do lethal yet. There's a Traptrix, Trap Hole, Nightmare. Remember what I said when we first started against this deck? It's not all these traps. It's not the fact that they have good monsters, it's the fact that they have all the traps that you have to try and deal with and try and break through. It's kind of like going against like Eldritch, which is another deck that I hate. There's a few few trap decks out there that are kind of crappy to deal with. What are we detaching for here? Especially when one level 4 insect or plant monster from your graveyard. Into the Mantis, okay. Setting 1, setting 2. Have to see what exactly we got going on here. Alright, so I think we're gonna lose. The way that it's going here, we're probably gonna lose. We'll play it out, we'll see what happens. So that's what, 22, 34, 5, 6. And that's, yeah, that's like exactly game. Planned that out, didn't he? Planned that out. Well, that was a good, first loss of the day. Get it out of the way, you know. Alright, so now we gotta win 3 duels to get to Platinum Tier 5. We're not gonna stop, you know, we're gonna jump right in. Yesterday we had some really good luck with our coin flips, and we were able to go first. Looks like today is the complete opposite of that, and we're gonna lose every single one of our coin flips today. So we're going second again. So we're gonna have to see what our opponent does here. Whether or not they can actually stop what we're doing, or we can't stop them. Got an impermanence, so we can try and slow them down a little bit. Just kind of depends on what kind of deck they're playing. Alright, let's see what they're doing here. Absorb Fusion. So they're playing Gem Knights. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever actually played against a competitive Gem Knight player. So who knows what they're going to be able to do here. Adding the Garnet. You never want to add the Garnet, right? At least, not in the decks that I've played with it. Then you can fusion someone Gem Knight Fusion from extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed from your hand or your side of the field. He's going to have to banish things from his hand to summon them. That's interesting. I guess it's good because you can add with it. Allows you to actually dig deeper into the deck. Alright, let's see what he brings out. Obsidian and Garnet into Ruby. Okay, Ruby just brings up the attack, right? Yeah, once you contribute 1. Then it gains attack. Well, that doesn't work for you when you're going first. I'm gonna summon the Armadillo. Now Armadillo's gonna add a Gem Knight monster. I'm okay with that. I think most of your effects, if you have any that would actually affect me on my turn, I can instant permanency on my turn and deal with it there. Alright, there's the Gem Knight Fusion. We're still not going to activate anything. I feel like I want to keep that in premise from my turn, just in case I do get something out. Unless it's like really beneficial, like they have 1 card left in hand they activated, and I know they can't go any farther. I don't want to get too crazy with the impermanence on my turn, or on their turn, and not have anything on my turn to negate anything that might come out, you know? Hopefully that's playing it a little bit safer, and will help increase my chances of getting the dub. let's see what they got going on here. Into, okay, that's an interesting one. They're pretty much just bringing out beat sticks, which is not the best. Yeah, no. So he can gain attack equal to, which will bust him, pump him up. That's all. If that's all you can do, then there's not really anything you can do. All right, let's go ahead and start with an unexpected die here. Get ourselves a Harpy lady onto the field. Hello, lady. We can go ahead and normal summon our Harpy perfumer. Perfumer's effect. Let's add a. We don't need this because we can add that off the queen. We'll add this. Ooh. Okay, well. So we can. Let's summon out this. With these two. Okay. And we'll have to activate our Harpy, or Elegant Egotist, to get one into the grave. Because now we have both in our hands, so we can't even activate the sign yet. We'll chain our Harpy lady here. Let's get rid of the ruby first. Alright, so from there we can activate the... We still gotta push over him, unfortunately. So we gotta do Hysteric Sign. Hysteric Sign will add back that Elegant Egotist we just used. Now he doesn't know we have that second one. So now we can activate it. Get out our last Harpy lady from the deck. So this is now obsolete. We do not need this anymore. We will go into our Chidori. Should we OTK here? Probably. But what's the fun in that? Activate this effect, detaching our Harpy lady. Send this back to the deck. You're no longer needed. Now we can go battle phase. Attack for 19. Attack for 26. Main phase 2. We will go with the Zeus play. And then we don't need this anymore. So we can just set that face down as like a prop. And we are good to go. Let's see what he can do on his turn. If anything at all. If he gets too close to doing anything, we can just Zeus everything away. And or in the end phase, I plan on doing that anyway. There's the dub. Okay, cool. So we got back to where we started out today. That was interesting though. I've never actually seen like a competitive Gemini player. I'm not sure if he was too competitive or not, but first time ever seeing somebody in ranked duels with it, outside of maybe Silver 5. Alright, well we got 2 more wins. Let's see if we can get anywhere with it. I would like to get the Platinum Tier 5 today, just knock it out so we can continue on to try and race through the ranks. I'm not entirely sure how many wins we're going to need once we get a Platinum to continue to go up the ranks, because it might take a while. So, we will have to see. Alrighty. We got a Storm in our hand, we got a Die in our hand, we got a Swallow's Nest in our hand, we got lots going on in our hand. So we can stop our opponent with the Ash on their turn, knock them down to 4 cards, and then go from there and see if we can do some crazy stuff on our turn. Because we can unexpected die, bring out the Harpy Lady, then Harpy's Feather the Storm. Depending on if they have back row, we get Harpy Queen first, activate the Hunting Ground. Then we get Swallow's Nest, go that route, then they can't Ash out because the Harpy's Feather Storm's already in the field. Go into a Perfumer effect, add the Elegant Egotist effect. Okay, so we got some stuff going on here. We could potentially pop 3 cards, 2-3 cards. Depending on what we draw into our next hand, you know, we could get some real stuff going. Okay, he's gonna set 1. Let's see if he sets any more. He's gonna set 2. I do like this koi thing going on over here. It's pretty tranquil, and I kind of like that. So I don't know, I might have to change up my field here. Magma is not the most calming thing, and I do love a good koi. Harpy Lady, okay. Let's go ahead, we will... Let's unexpected die first, to try and get a Harpy on the field so I can activate the Harpy's Storm. Okay. Now we can activate the Harpy Queen. add the hunting ground. We will activate said hunting ground. Normal summon a Harpy Lady. Alright, so that will pop this. See if he chains anything. Does not. Okay. Now the question is, do we... I don't know if we really want to do too much more. We could just go into the Cyber Slash and go from there. Hang out with Featherstorm. There's a Cyber Slash Harpy. Get rid of that. We can go Battle Phase, attack for 28. Then we got a Harpy's Featherstorm, yeah, as well as an Ash Blossom. So we can do lots of things on their turn, which is nice. If I draw into any other monsters, then I can swallow the nest. I probably should have swallowed nested somewhere in there as well. But we would have lost hunting ground. So we would have had to figure out that we're activating the hunting ground. And I wanted to get a normal summon Harpy on the field, so I had 2 of them, so in case I had a Swallow's Nest, I didn't lose the 1, so I still had the Harpy's Featherstorm live. Alright, so he's normal summoning, add a perform pile monster. We're just gonna go ahead and straight up go for the Harpy's Featherstorm. Negate that effect. So we no longer have to worry about that. It's now dead in the water. No more activating of monster effects. Fortunately, they do get pendulum effects. Unfortunately. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Ending their turn. That's either very good or very bad. If we draw into another Harpy, which we did not, unfortunately. We have another of the, let's go ahead and go Battle Phase, just attack over this real quick. We have another Harpy's Featherstorm available, so it's not. Because of the Traptrix deck. Or an Impermanence if we want to go that route. Depends on if we think we can win next turn, which we should be able to, as long as he doesn't have anything too crazy. Activating that. Okay, well, I feel like if we activate this now, get to another Harpy's Featherstorm, I think we're pretty solid. Probably could wait for that, but I just want to get it out on the field as soon as possible. Is there a way, do you guys know, to add back banished cards to your hand? Do we know? Do I need to play another level 4 into Omega? Is Omega a thing? I've never actually searched for, but I'm gonna search this up real quick just to see. I think Omega actually allows me to add, does it allow me to add back any card or just monsters? Yeah, let's go ahead and chain this, get that out of the way. We're gonna look and see real quick what it actually does. During the main phase, you can banish this card. Once returned during your opponent's standby phase, you can target 1 banished card returned to the graveyard. So that is not what we wanted. We wanted to be able to. We wanted to be able to add back from the deck or banish to the hand. So that's not gonna work out for us. That's not gonna work out for us. Sorry, I didn't even realize I was still waiting on my turn for a chain. Now let's see what he can do here. Alrighty, we got into it. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Now, here's the question, right? Here's the question that we all want to know. Clearest field. I want to get some stuff going on here because we're not really doing much. We're not really drawing into anything, right? So if I just go ahead, let's attack into this, get as much damage done as possible. Down to 14. Okay, so main phase 2 here. This is gonna seem crazy, right? I can't even activate that. Oh, because it has to be the same level. Never mind. Never mind. I thought that I could do that. Never mind. Well, that's the thing. Here I was thinking I was gonna do some crazy stuff. I was gonna Swallow's Nest this into like a perfumer, add the Elegant Egotist, pop one of his, activate the Elegant Egotist, summon a Harpy Lady, pop his other one, and then Wing Requital, draw 2, and then do some other stuff. But you can't do that apparently. So, never mind on that. I do have the Ash Blossom still, which can stop him a little bit if he normal summon something. We'll have to see if we can get through this now. What is he doing? Da-da-da. That's fine. I'm not worried about that just yet. I think he's popping one of these, right? You can add a... Okay, so he's adding one back to his hand. Okay. Does this have to be normal summon? Yes. Okay, so if it's normal summon, you get that effect. The Pendulum summoning here. Into... Oh, Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon, okay. As well as that, we can still Ash that if we want to. And we'll do that now, get that out of the way. So if he inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the number of Odd Eyes cards in your Pendulum Zone times 1200. So you can do 2400 damage by hitting me after this. That's nuts. Okay. So we gotta hope that we draw into a... Either he has to summon or activate a spell to trigger. Okay, well, that's a thing. Alrighty, well, we got a win. I was here planning out everything, now I'm at a loss. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. We have time for one more duel. Let's see if we can get to Platinum Tier 5 today. This is never good. When you see this name, you'll see it second. It's never good. Ooh, we actually get the choice of choosing to go first. That's exciting. That's really exciting for me. Haven't gotten to choose that for a while. Alright, so we got Perfumer, we got Elegant Egotist, we got lots of stuff going on here. Let us normal summon our Chandler. And we're gonna start off with activating the Elegant Egotist. Get that out of the way first. Before we waste the effect. Let's see what we draw into here. AR 600. Into an Impermanence. Oh, we drew that double or nothing though. That's not good for us. Okay, so the question is, do we want to waste this and go into a Baguska? We have one effect negate, but not much going else on here. If we had drawn into a Harpies Thunderstorm, that would have been a completely different story. But I think that the best possible thing we can do right now... Actually, let's do this. We'll activate this, discarding one of the Perfumers, because we only need one, really. And we're going to special out the Harpist. Now we can go ahead, go into the... Yeah, we'll just go into the Baguska for now. With this one and this one. It doesn't really matter which one we go into. And let's hold on to that for now. So that will negate effects. And then we're going to set one face down. Hold on to that. Just in case we need to do anything with that. And we'll see what he has on his turn. Now, if he is able to get rid of my Baguska, we get the Harvest effect at the end of the turn, or at the end of the end phase. And then we still have our Imperm. So we're not at a complete loss here. Ooh, we're playing against Thunder Dragons. Okay. Unfortunately, his effects in the banished area are not going to have their effects negated. So we'll have to see if we can deal with this. Have to see if we can deal with this. Luckily, his Colossus as well as his Titan are going to go into defense when they're summoned. So hopefully we can deal with that on our turn. We're not going to be able to add though, unfortunately. That's going to be a big thing. Oh, well. He's going to discard for cost to pop this. And the Dark's going to go off. Oh, darn. I forgot to turn my auto chain off, so I was gonna activate that on the Phoenix, but that doesn't matter. You can't co-link that anyway. What is this one doing? We ran into the wrong deck to be able to do this, because all of this stuff is like they're just getting like, yeah, they get turn to defense here, but all their effects happen when they get banished or go to the graveyard. You're just gonna link climb. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. But at least we're making him use all of his resources. Then hopefully we can do something on our turn. Depending on what we draw into. So we'll have to see. Into a Nightmare. Okay, well, there goes this. Can't do anything against that. But again, we've made him use a lot of his resources, right? So, that's the thing. We'll have to see how far he can get. If Harpies goes to the grave, we'll be able to add off that as long as he doesn't get a Colossus on the field. If he does, we might be SOL. Why didn't I even think about that? Yeah, is he gonna get that on the field? Why wouldn't he get that on the field? 2 cards in hand, Colossus on the field, he'll attack over this. We can't add from the deck to the deck to the hand. So Harpies is dead now. We will have to see if we draw into Elegant Egotist. Is literally the only thing that could save us. If we get into Elegant Egotist, we can get out of this. If we don't, well, we don't. Part of the cards, give me strength, allow me to draw the card that I need. See what we can do. If anything, that Colossus kind of did some dirty stuff to me just now. Alright, well, let's see what we can draw into. Heart of the cards. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. We can't attack over anything. We can't man. That is 1 card too late. If that could have happened, if we could have had that first, to activate that on the Phoenix play, and then have that, oh man, that would have been so good. Just to be able to negate all their effects. We can't do anything against this, right? Because this is anything added to the hand, and this is adding something from the deck to the hand. Ah. Well, we tried. Not much you can do here. Not much you can do here, but I guess we can normal summon this. We'll let him get his win the regular way instead of just surrendering. No need for that. We'll set this as well. Just drew that one turn too late, is all that is. Let him get his win his way. All he's gotta do is attack through. He's got it, but we'll let him play. We'll let him play. Alrighty, well, how many wins do we need now? Do we need 2 or 3 wins to get there? 2 more wins, so we only need 2 more wins to get to Platinum Tier 5. I forget that when you lose in the Gold Tier, once you lose, you kind of get pushed back. So in our next video, we are going to be attempting to get to Platinum Tier 5. Hopefully we can get there easily, or more easier. Easier? More easier? Easier, we'll go with that. Hopefully it's easier than today's matchup. But that is all I've got for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back here again tomorrow. Every single day, we're doing this until we get to Platinum Tier 5, and then Platinum Tier 1 if we get there. So that's all I've got for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, this is Nate from the Script Academy signing out for now. Peace out.